verdorben.
Are you all right, Madam Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears?
All right, I'll just pat your head then.
That won't be necessary either. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the abbey all but gone. It won't be a functioning port for some time.
You can't fault them for being upset. They had it real good here until we came along. Those Hellavesians were like spoiled children.
How so?
Helaves was once a tiny fishing village. The bountiful northern seas provided plenty enough fish to sustain their trade. But Flamestone gave them an easy way to get rich. Once they got a taste, they abandoned their old craft.
And now they're paying the price. But I've heard that the cooling temperature has covered half the northern sea in ice drift, making fishing much more difficult.
But the drifting ice carries tiny organisms, enriching the waters where it melts. The fish should be more plentiful than ever.
I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Spoiled, yes.
You said it, Laphicet.
I think my appetite's getting a little overindulgent, too.
That's not a bad thing. Just means you're healthy.
Giant squid come to these waters in this season. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
Yeah,
Klar.
and some normal octopuses, too.
Doppelt so schlimmes Unheil.
This calamity is us, isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey everywhere we go, and now we're about to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
The same devastation?
Ooh, I wonder if there's something worse than calamity that they can call us.
This is no laughing matter.
People turn into demons in part due to their own malevolence. It's not like they're entirely innocent. But if there's someone out there who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth, like Kamoana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
I cannot argue with that, but...
You don't have to worry. I'm the one who will devour the barrier. And I'm the one who will do what needs to be done.
Ja, ich darf mich wieder bewegen. Du darfst dich durchaus öfter bewegen.
The demon attacks have ground trade to a halt. But people are slowly starting to fish again.
Are you a fisherman, too?
Aye. This town got swept up in the recent trade boom. But back when I was a young lad, this was a fishing port through and through. Ever since the shipping guild took over the docks, all of us fishermen got muscled out. Making this a commercial port has helped the town grow. But a lot of people weren't so happy with the guild.
It's too bad everyone couldn't just work together.
Once money gets involved, people change. That's true no matter what age you live in. The people know it's the ones making the money who lead the charge. But we follow anyway. It's human nature. I hope everyone changes their minds once we start rebuilding. But who knows what will happen.
Ja, gute Frage. Gucken wir mal. Das ist ein Hafen mit 4 Sternen. Ja, deswegen gucke ich gerade so geschockt. Was zum? Das heißt, die Versorgung da ist ausgezeichnet, oder? So ein 4-Sterne-Hafen? So, 4-Sterne-Hafen, da. Was ist da?
Hey,
Das
do you
da.
mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
Die Expedition Ich werde das sofort mit unserer Expedition absprechen.
Ja, ja.
Sehr gut! Now here's a fine haul.
Eye of newt and mushroom spore, tender parts of prickle bore! It worked! Huge success!
Gute Kombination, ihr beiden.
Ja. Dann gucken wir mal, was wir da machen. Genau.
Scout ship departing.
So, dann...
Also, sie wollen Theresa zurück. Das wissen wir schon mal.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it. Who knows? I heard of this one village in East Gand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
Da, doch, das Sternchen.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
Okay.
Was? Waren da irgendwelche wichtigen Informationen in dem Gespräch?
So nur eine, glaube ich. Dass sie
sehr fromm war, ja.
Ja, und dass sie eine Tochter hat.
If you go north from Halby's,
Ja.
you'll come upon the Faldies ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison
Der
camp?
nächste Aufstand.
Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Of course.
Deshalb habe ich euch das auch alles erzählt.
Und dann habe ich versehentlich Eleanor gesehen. Hi, was hast du uns noch zu erzählen?
I can't believe the demon blight has spread it to the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Sollen wir mal deine Frau umbringen?
Right.
Haben wir kein Problem mit. Wir sind ja eh schon
Upstanding citizen noticed something
Unheil.
suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey, but the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl-turned-demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldees ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
Ganz ehrlich, schieben wir auf Eisen.
Eben, können wir immer auf Eisen schieben.
Der ist das gewohnt. Der glaubt das ja selbst.
Eben. Irgendwas Schlimmes passiert. Das
The
Eisen
Faldees ruins
war's.
are north of Helives. The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. Probably in the very same place.
Helives is different now, isn't it?
Maybe, but you've changed too.
True. When I first met all of you, I never could have imagined I would go on such a journey.
I could barely even think then. But then Velvet let me keep this compass. And Aizen and Rokuro taught me to be myself.
They certainly did.
And look at Dial. He's a regular part of the Von Altia's crew now.
Even Restless Bienfu and Grimoire are now part of our merry band.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, and the prince and his hawk, and Korogane and Kamawana are with us.
Listen, I've got more part in this tale than any of them.
Hush. Whatever I'd say, you'd say it doesn't matter to you.
At last you begin to understand me. Magic Kazam.
Oh, mit der Kälte umgehen.
Achoo!
Gesundheit.
I didn't think Northgand would be this cold.
But Northgand was
Hast du
Teresa's
lange nicht mehr
territory.
gemacht.
Wouldn't you have been here with her?
I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well.
I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Aizen at all. In fact, everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
In my youth, I practiced the blade under the blazing sun and through raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate winter. So that's some good luck.
But what of yourself? You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more than anything. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. I've stuck thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself! I even packed them in my shoes!
Really? That sounds amazing!
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove.
What?
Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no velvet, that's for sure.
Ja, okay. Guru, 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 Guru,
Guru. Guru. Guru.
North.
North.
Da oben durch?
North. North.
Ja, nach Norden. Hier ist da oben oben drauf, oder? Ja.
Sieht danach aus.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, fahr doch mal hin. Noch nicht. Das ist mir in dem Moment dann auch wieder eingefallen.
Wenn du von irgendwelchen komischen Seiten an die Sachen rankommst und denkst, gut, dann muss ich einfach nur mit meinem Geoboard hier drüber fahren und über diesen Abgrund springen, damit ich zu dem Baum komme. Anhalten, absteigen, losfahren, anhalten, absteigen, doch den Speicherpunkt nehmen.
Ja.
Ruinen von Fallies.
Waren hier nicht welche? War hier nicht ein Monster auch? Guck nach.
Eben, du hast doch dein Buch. Und vor allem ist hier erstmal so ein...
Da war Labantunnel und die nahen Schlingendrachen waren früher.
Auf jeden Fall ist das hier eigentlich erstmal das Gefangenenlager.
Look, no guards. You think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
Keine Kisten hier in der Nähe? Nein. Gut.
Oh,
das siehst du doch. Ah, ich jetzt immer wieder. Hier gibt es eine Kiste. Und kein Baum. Warte, wo?
Ja.
Geister. Magilu!
Mein Job!
Don't get overconfident.
Und tot spionisiert.
Gut, den habe ich
Also ich glaube, der ist platt.
Vielleicht.
Sehr platt. Was flüstern die? Na, hervorragend.
Jetzt kann ich nicht blocken, das habe ich so wenig gesehen. Jetzt habe ich jetzt recht so wenig sehen. Und heilen kann ich auch keinen, sogar eine Bremse.
So, das ist schon mal einer weniger.
Ja.
Also theoretisch könntest du eine mystische einsetzen.
Kann ich nicht, weil ich keine Combo hingekriegt habe, weil ich Viecher mich dauernd unterbrochen habe. Ich hab's probiert.
Frag mich doch nicht nach der Combo, ich hab nur eine einzige Seele.
Du könntest auch eine mystische einsetzen, funktioniert jeder mit einer Seele.
Du musst ja nur einmal treffen. Wow,
Ich hab auch zwei Seelen von.
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
Da. Und sie rennt genau rein.
Die Viecher explodieren nicht.
Was?
Die Viecher explodieren nicht. So. Klammern sie an mich dran und dann explodiere ich.
Was können die hier nicht ab? Erde. Da habe ich doch sogar tatsächlich was.
Let's go.
Ja, Elemente wird ganz groß drin.
Eine Rüstung. Ja, Fuchs, angreifen oder weglaufen, aber nicht beides.
You better be ready.
Silberrüstung.
Schwäche gegen physische Attacken. Ironischerweise.
Ja, es ist halt bloß die Hülle, wenn die von niemandem vernünftig genutzt wird.
Ja, so ist das. die blöde Karte echt immer noch nicht fertig?
Nein. Willst du die Lulu-Karte loswerden?
Ja, so langsam mal!
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Dauert halt ein bisschen mit deiner Karte, ne?
Ja, so ein bisschen ist
There
gut.
sure are a lot of Malachim posted here.
They're probably here to protect the Therian, right?
Ach, das sind Malachim.
The exorcist controlling them can't be far then. Be careful.
Ich hab's jetzt für Dämonen gehalten.
So did I.
Don't get overconfident.
Your style is really unique.
Fuchs, was ist los? Du bist jetzt sehr unentschlossen, wo du langläufst.
Sie ist auch sehr unentschlossen, was sie antworten soll.
Ich versuche mich im Dungeon erstmal zu orientieren, ein bisschen. Du hast eine Karte.
Der ist nicht sehr kompliziert aufgebaut, bislang. Du hast einen Flur und 2 Räume.
Eben.
Und einen arkanen Trank.
Ja, gerade eben haben wir auch irgendeinen Trank bekommen, der, Nee. Das lassen wir mal schön sein.
Der Nee.
Der, uns 3 Seelen gibt, wenn er benutzt wird, auf einen. So. Weißt du, ganz ehrlich, das interessiert mich gar nicht mal.
Eben DSA sind das Wichtige. Da sind die arkanen Tränke ja super für.
Nein,
2
Dungeon-Ausgänge?
2 Ausgänge in einem Dungeon, ja.
On to battle!
Ich meinte eher im Sinne von, du stehst da, siehst einen Gegner, läufst auf ihn zu und wunderst dich dann scheinbar, dass du in den Gegner reingerannt bist. Wird das eigentlich der Computer öfters hier mit der zweiten mystischen? Oder bleibt der automatisch bei der ersten?
Nee, manchmal machen wir auch die zweite, aber weil wir gerade Lust haben.
Von deinen Leuten da weg. Da waren wir gerade.
Don't waste my time.
Da waren wir zu viel gedümmelt. Ja. Wenn die da so rumdümmeln, kommt das halt schon mal vor.
Du hast mich schon wieder explodiert. Na, wie sieht das aus?
Warum?
Ich stehe da, bringe mich in Sicherheit von dem zaubernden Gegner. Der Gegner fängt an, einen Kreis auf Laffy-Set zu wirken und Laffy-Set rennt zu mir hin, damit ich mit im Kreis stehe.
Ja, klar.
Let's get started.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I
Beim
overdid
7.
it.
Schlag war das Vieh dann kaputt. Sollen wir einmal uns wieder...
Nein.
Okay.
Das kriege ich dann sowieso nicht hin.
Ich auch nicht. Ich hab's auch schon mal ausprobiert.
Wo sind Polizisten, manche bla bla. Hinter diesen Ruinen liegt eine Stadt. Also hier darfst du nicht durch.
Ja, habe ich mir schon gedacht, nachdem ich das Stoppschild aber im Kopf hatte.
Das war kein Stoppschild, das war ein Durchfahrtverbotenschild oder so. Stoppschild muss es ja nur anhalten. Und dann weiterfahren.
Ich meinte eigentlich auch das Durchfahrtverbotenschild. Ich weiß nicht, warum ich Stoppschild gesagt habe.
Nein! Die lieben es, mich zu explodieren!
Das ist halt so eine Granate. Ich geh den wieder zurück.
Besser ist das.
Und ich merkte, dass wir beide ruhig wurden. Ich dachte drüber nach, was sie sagte und zog ihre Aussage zurück.
Das ist eine Bombenstimmung hier.
Oh ja.
Nee, die hole ich jetzt nicht. Eine Seite muss reichen. Oh, schön.
Wieso, das ist doch die Kerze.
Fire!
Ich dachte ja erstmal, oh schön, so nach dem Motto, jetzt muss ich erstmal die Kerze suchen. Dass die direkt daneben stehen, habe ich ja zu dem Moment nicht gesehen. Laphicets Spekulationen.
These ruins. This feels like a sad place.
Sad? In what way?
Sorrow permeates this place. As if left behind by people who suffered torment and death. I guess that's a weird impression to get by just looking at some ruins, huh?
I'd trust my feelings if I were you. They'll often lead you to the truth of things. Besides, what you're feeling would explain a thing or two about these ruins.
It would?
Rather than attempting to impress visitors with beauty and opulence, the building and its passageways were built with strength and stability in mind. And that means...
They were anticipating volcanic earthquakes. And they expected that someone might turn violent in these passageways.
Not a bad observation. And what would bring such savage people to these halls? Surely they weren't just passing through.
Then this passage must have led to somewhere. Some room or structure deeper within. A prison for the worst criminals. Or maybe a battle arena.
Lass uns da
And
hingehen.
that's what gave you a sense of sadness.
If it was an arena,
Es könnte Kämpfe beinhalten.
then
Keines
treasure for
dabei.
the victors might be hidden away somewhere.
Why would it be hidden?
Well, those fighter types might not have been all that nice. And the people who built this place seem to have been the cautious type.
Hidden treasure, huh? Where do you think...
Save your speculation for another day, you two. We have a Therian to find.
Das ist doch ein verbotener, versteckter Schatz, oder?
So ein bisschen.
Ja.
So, about that treasure.
Eisen!
We'll talk about this later, Laphicet.
Ihr könnt darüber reden, wie irgendwer gehen. So.
Aber schön.
Eisen!
Ach, nehme ich erstmal die Tür. Mal gucken, wo ich da hinkomme. Ah, Bäumchen!
Mit dem Ausgang in einen Dungeon.
Hatte ich da vorher nicht auch unter Ausgang zu 3 Dungeon?
Ja gut, das eine wird wieder nach oben gewesen sein.
Ja, der auf der linken Seite.
Hier der einere und der einere.
Der einere, ja. Wird dann irgendwo anders noch hinführen. Das ist so ein Ding.
Einfach ein niedrig aufgebauter großer Dungeon.
Solange die noch auf irgendwas zulaufen.